In the annals of history, the Age of Exploration stands as a defining epoch, where ambitious seafaring nations ventured beyond known shores in pursuit of new lands and untold riches. Yet, among the players in this grand narrative, one dominant power conspicuously remained on the periphery: the Ottoman Turks. Despite reigning at the zenith of their might during this era, the Ottomans refrained from embarking on oceanic exploration and establishing colonies on the American continent, sparking questions that reverberate to this day. During the era when European explorers were setting sail to map uncharted waters and establish colonies in the New World, the Ottoman Empire stood as a formidable force, extending its dominion over vast territories and trade routes. The empire's strategic focus on controlling key maritime arteries rendered the pursuit of unknown waters less appealing. The established network of Mediterranean, Black Sea, and Arabian Peninsula trade routes ensured a steady flow of resources and wealth, negating the immediate necessity for extensive oceanic exploration. Unlike their European counterparts, the Ottomans faced no dire scarcity of resources that could potentially be secured through overseas colonization. The empire's wealth was sourced from its expansive lands and conquests, eradicating any urgent incentive to seek out distant shores for sustenance or wealth. At the core of the Ottoman Empire lay a deeply ingrained land-centric culture. The empire's heritage and territorial holdings were revered, shaping a society more inclined toward consolidating governance over existing lands than venturing into the uncharted realms of the oceans. The Ottomans derived their power from their historical roots and territorial reach, fostering a reluctance to divert their focus toward unexplored horizons. The Ottoman Turks' technological advancements in naval warfare primarily revolved around maintaining supremacy in the Mediterranean and other regional waters. This focus hindered the development of maritime technologies required for transoceanic expeditions. European maritime powers, on the other hand, nurtured naval advancements that enabled them to cross vast oceans and establish contact with distant lands. The absence of incentives for oceanic exploration was deeply rooted in the Ottomans' well-established trade routes. Thriving commerce linked the East and West through Ottoman territories, reducing the allure of discovering new trade routes. In contrast, the European powers sought alternate paths to spice-rich lands, driving them to explore uncharted waters in the pursuit of lucrative trade routes. Geopolitical stability played a significant role in the Ottoman Empire's decision to abstain from oceanic exploration. The empire faced internal and external challenges that demanded unwavering attention, leaving scant room for ambitious maritime endeavors. In contrast, the fragmented and decentralized power structures in Europe allowed for more flexible decision-making, spurring them to undertake daring expeditions. The Islamic faith wielded considerable influence in Ottoman society, impacting their perspective on exploration. The challenges posed by maintaining religious practices and cultural integrity in distant lands potentially discouraged the Ottomans from seeking colonies in the New World. Ottoman economic self-sufficiency diminished the urgency to establish colonies for resource acquisition, a stark contrast to European powers reliant on overseas resources. The empire's diverse resources and production capabilities shielded it from the pressing need to establish colonies for raw materials or wealth generation. Despite possessing a formidable navy, the Ottomans' maritime activities were geared toward regional dominance rather than transoceanic exploration. The transition to open ocean exploration required a paradigm shift in naval tactics, technology, and strategy, a transformation the Ottomans were ill-equipped to undertake. While the Ottomans engaged in some maritime activities, such as their presence in the Indian Ocean, their priorities remained centered on reinforcing their territorial holdings and military prowess, rather than seeking out new lands. The empire's deeply ingrained conservatism and respect for established traditions played a role in shaping their approach. The juxtaposition of European and Ottoman colonial experiences is highlighted by the advanced civilizations populating the American continent. Unlike the sparsely populated Americas encountered by European explorers, The Ottomans would have faced significant challenges in conquering lands inhabited by advanced societies with formidable military capabilities. The Ottoman Empire's stability, coupled with their lack of immediate external threats, lessened the urgency to expand into new territories. In contrast, European powers vied for supremacy, propelling them to explore new lands and secure strategic footholds around the world. Ottoman cultural priorities favored architecture, literature, and governance, leaving little room for the resource-intensive pursuit of maritime exploration. The empire's focus on internal development and governance set it on a divergent course from European powers engrossed in external expansion. The Ottoman Empire's unique composition, consisting of diverse ethnic and religious groups, demanded intricate diplomacy and governance to maintain cohesion. This complexity further reduced the capacity for grand trans-oceanic pursuits. In retrospect, the Ottoman Empire's decision not to engage in oceanic exploration or establish colonies on the American continent was a confluence of historical circumstances. European powers, driven by different geopolitical, economic, and technological factors, forged a path of exploration and expansion that forever altered the course of history. In the end, the Ottomans' legacy lies not in their absence from the age of exploration, but in their distinct approach to governance, diplomacy, and cultural preservation. Their choice to remain anchored to their existing dominion rather than embarking on uncharted waters forms a crucial chapter in the rich tapestry of human history.